Oh, you wanted to know because I'm with you here, right? We here.
Listen to what it says about nursing and breastfeeding mothers. This is absolutely shocking.
Faraday rooms, which the purpose of these is to actually block certain frequencies and electromagnetic fields.
The United States pulled themselves out of the World Health Organization.
All humans born in the world today are born with a misaligned atlas.
Found the chemical called glyphosate in those 3 companies at super high levels.
Polyester had the same frequency as death.
So as you can see, we are about to learn a little bit about the things that we weren't taught to learn. Because today we gonna learn the things we ain't get to learn about our connection to the earth and our bodies and how everything all works together, because we ain't been learning. Okay, we gotta learn. Okay, you already know why they don't want to teach us, let's go.
Some lady tested the frequency of different fabrics, and she literally found that polyester had the same frequency as death, as somebody that was dying, if you were to measure their frequency. She did this study like years ago, and I can't confirm the validity of it, but I think she created some sort of contraption and tested the different frequencies of the fabrics. I'm not sure exactly how she did it. She found wool, linen had the highest frequency, healing frequencies.
Hold the hell on. Now, look, this is what's throwing me off with this. Polyester is in the sheets. It's in the blankets. It's in the clothes. It's everywhere. Right. That's how they do us. That's how they do us. That's okay. That's how they do us. Right.
As they call it. And then she tested all the other materials and found that polyester, which is what everybody's yoga and athletic clothing, gym clothes, all their other clothes are made of, which is chemically processed plastic that's made from oil, had the same frequency as death. That means the clothes that people are wearing to be healthy, working out in, are literally giving off the same feeling as somebody dying, which blows my mind. It's like every time I hear these type of things, I'm like, all right, I'm doing the right thing, designing natural versions of these clothes, these yoga outfits, like linen, wool, highest frequency. It was like 500 hertz. And I believe the polyester was like 27 hertz or something like that. Just a very low vibration.
Somebody in the comments said, somebody sent me with my polyester gym set from TikTok. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell. Somebody else in the comments said me wearing polyester right now. It's everywhere. Damn. Anybody else, when they put on polyester, it just makes makes my skin uncomfortable. It's like I can't breathe. It's like it's encapsulating my aura and my energy. Like it's just stacked. Let's continue.
All right, I'm gonna get on here and talk about this one because I found this interesting. Did you know if you consume oatmeal, Cheerios, or granola bars from the companies of Quaker, General Mills, or Nature Valley, that you are increasing your risk of developing cancer?
First of all, get me out of here. Why? Somebody said I might as well just eat air. Somebody said I ate the damn oatmeal to lower my cholesterol, not to get. Somebody said I can't even eat oatmeal in peace. Oh my God, bro. I don't know what I would do if y'all didn't have these comments. I stick to my saliva at this point. That's all I'm saying, because what you want me to do? Huh?
You know what? You just tell me what you want me to do, and that's what I'll do.
What you want me to do?
And I'm going to tell you why. So back in 2018, the Environmental Working Group found the chemical called glyphosate in those 3 companies at super high levels. What's glyphosate? Glyphosate is the active ingredient in the weed killer Roundup. But what's wrong with glyphosate? High consumptions, according to the University of Washington, is linked to a 41% increase in non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, which is a type of blood cancer.
I'm tired. I am tired. I'm over it. I'm done.
Me, y'all, I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me.
I don't. America. Right. Let's continue.
So if you get, like, if it has that seal on it, USDA organic, their standards, the USDA organic standards prohibit the use of glyphosate. So that's how you can make sure that's one of the ways you can make sure that you're reducing your ways of consuming glyphosate. Or you can just get glyphosate-free produce or products. So I just wanted to share this. I don't mean to share this stuff to be negative or scare you. I just share this to be helpful and help you be aware of how you can increase your longevity for yourself, for your family, or just for your, like, anyone that you know.
Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, Caleb. We appreciate your services.
Did you know that all humans born in the world today are born with a misaligned atlas?
What the hell? I'm gonna look it up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look it up. Born with a misaligned at last. While not everyone is born with clinical significant misalignment, the Atlas C1 vertebrae is frequently misaligned from birth due to the stress of the birthing process. Right. That's what I'm saying. Do y'all remember when we was going over the video about 3i Atlas?
Apps and websites are down right now after a major worldwide internet outage.
And everybody's blaming it on the 3i Atlas.
Okay, so 3i Atlas is allegedly above us.
Whatever it is literally carrying atomic information from another solar system into our solar resonance.
This isn't just a regular comet. It is interstellar.
3i Atlas, or Third Eye Atlas.
What if I told you this whole 3i Atlas and everything that they've been feeding us about it is all a lie?
But apparently right here it's saying that the C1 vertebrae is frequently misaligned due to the stress of the birthing process. And that's because they be telling us to give the birth on the day on our back. This is everything. Okay. It says causes. Birth trauma, including the pressure of delivery, can cause the atlas to be misaligned from birth. Whoa. Okay. I just want to look it up just to make sure he wasn't bullshitting. You feel me?
In your spine, there are 33 vertebrae, and the top one, the C1, is misaligned in all people born in the world today. And that's the first place that the electrical signals get sent from the brain to the rest of the body. So if you have a misalignment in your C1, that means you have a misalignment in the signal getting sent from your brain to your body. And that's why people degenerate and hunch over as they age. And you can get your atlas realigned. It takes 5 minutes. It doesn't hurt. It's non-invasive, and then it's done forever. And then after that, your body will start clicking and clacking and untwisting and realigning itself. And not many people know about this, but it's a very, very important thing. The technique is called Atlas Prophylax. You can look that up, and you can find an independent practitioner wherever you live. There's only 140 of them or something in the world that do it.
On the gang, we outside. On the gang, we hitting the streets. Everybody correct they C1 vertebrate atlas. On the gang, we got to do it.
So the United States distanced themselves and pulled themselves out of the World Health Organization. And in that time, all of a sudden, scientists from countries all over the world are announcing that they've found cures for cancer, Alzheimer's, HPV. Japanese scientists have used regenerative medicine to restore motor function in paralyzed patients. In China, scientists reversed Alzheimer's in mice, and I saw follow-up news saying that for the first time in 100 years, Alzheimer's may now be reversible because of this progress in science. In Vietnam, doctors use stem cells to cure leukemia. Brazilian researchers discover an earwax test that may be able to detect cancer before tumors form in your body. A team of Korean scientists reversed colon cancer. Mexican scientists successfully eliminated HPV. Doctors in Cuba developed a lung cancer vaccine. And Russia announced that its new cancer vaccine showed 100% success in clinical trials and is now ready for clinical use. And honestly, more power to these scientists. But isn't that something? Isn't it weird? It's almost like the country that loves running people into medical debt because they see healthcare as a business and not a human right, didn't want some of the most expensive diseases on the market to be treatable. Interesting how that worked out.
So somebody in the comments has said California and Illinois individually rejoined World Health Organization. We'll keep y'all posted. Everybody in California, Illinois, y'all got it. All right, just let us, because sometimes you be seeing them little labels right there, and according to California government, this product can make cause cancer, cause harm. I be seeing that sticker sometimes on some of the stuff here in Nevada. So yeah. I said snap your fingers if you're tired of the bullshit. Snap your fingers if you're tired of the bullshit. Snap your fingers if you're tired of the bullshit. Tired of the bullshit. Snap your Okay, my bad. Let's go. Let's keep continuing.
What's that? Oh, more and more people are talking about how they're creating Faraday rooms, and when they're in there, nothing happens, but it's when they exit, things get a little wild. Tell me more! Yeah, so people that are in these Faraday rooms, which the purpose of these is to actually block certain frequencies and electromagnetic fields and different things like that. It's to prevent people from listening to conversations and so, but what people are talking about is when they're in these rooms, they actually feel like, and they have control of their brain, like they're able to come up with their own thoughts and feel like they're the ones doing it live. They said that their clarity is through the roof and they're able to focus better than they ever have. But then the second they leave the room, all of the sudden, different information comes from all these directions where their mind starts just racing and coming up with certain things that they're not thinking of. And it starts to catch them off guard and kind of make them feel a little bit crazy. He said it's always these wild, intrusive thoughts and they feel like they have no control anymore. Oh, goody. So essentially what they're saying is they say they feel like they have zero control of their own personal thoughts when they're not inside the Faraday room. Okay.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Faraday house. We gotta figure out how we gonna create the Faraday room. Because, so like, we upgrading from the full hats to the Faraday room. I ain't never heard the word Faraday in my life before. But somebody right now, y'all gotta do some research on it so we can put it together, okay? We gotta figure out how we gonna get this going. We gotta do some research or something. Look at this.
You saw the video of the woman who randomly got a microscope and decided to put breast milk under it? This video, like, I've been thinking about it ever since. Like, it needs to be common knowledge that breast milk is literally like unicorn diamonds. I mean, it's insane. And then she showed it dried, which looks like crystals. And she said she's going to do formula next. So I cannot wait. I'm going to link her below.
Okay, so if you see the top one says formula, the middle one is it mixed, and then the bottom one at the bottom is the breast milk. The formula, the breast milk look better. I'm just gonna say that. That's what you're seeing.
I'm going through this book with beautiful designs on the side. It's from the 1800s. It's falling apart. They don't make them anymore. Listen to what it says about nursing and breastfeeding mothers. This is absolutely shocking. And well, we're going to get into it. There are some precautions that you should take while nursing your baby. You may eat any simple and digestible food, but do not eat pickles nor very sour fruits, which are apt to give the baby colic. You should avoid, listen to this, this is the crazy part. You should avoid all excitement and not allow yourself to give way to anger. Listen. If by any unfortunate occurrence you should be greatly excited or frightened or angry, do not nurse your baby directly after. Draw off the milk then in the breast and wait for fresh to come in before giving it to the baby. There is something in strong excitement, particularly of terror or grief, which at least in some women rather, makes the milk poisonous. I knew a mother once who heard of her father's dangerous illness. She was a very devoted daughter and was greatly distressed. She prepared to go to him at once. In the midst of her preparation, she stopped to nurse her baby. Oh, I'm not going to tell you the rest of what happened to that baby, but apparently it was bad. So, hold on a second. Thoughts change. We know that water can retain memory. Water can be, it's conscious, it's living. Our bodies are 70, 80% water. So if you get mad, and this is like an old wives' tale that if you get mad and you breastfeed, it can make the milk go sour. In this case, it's saying makes the milk poisonous. They don't teach, correct me if I'm wrong, in medical school today or nursing, do they talk about this? Because I don't think so. I don't really think there's much of a connection today that's taught widely anyway about the powers that our emotions have over our body and what it does to your frequency. That's really what we're talking about here. So I'm getting into this book, and there's probably going to be 100 other videos about what's in this freaking thing because I cannot believe.
Bombshell lawsuit has just been filed basically naming every single big food company and
I can watch his video because it's very interesting. I'm going to dig into this lawsuit deeper today. But if you don't feel like watching it, basically what he's saying is when people found out that cigarettes were bad for you, big tobacco companies needed to figure out how to make money. So they went and they bought all of our food companies, specifically companies that make children's foods like the cereals, the Ritz, the stuff like that. And they started running tests on mice to basically figure out how to get kids addicted to this food. Now, this is what the lawsuit is saying. And it literally names almost every big food company that we have. This really was nothing new. We knew this. I told you I went to Spain this year in March and I was there for 2 weeks. All of their food is completely different than ours, made by the same companies, but it has completely different packaging and it does not have the ingredients that we have in our food because they have strict regulations on what they feed their people. So a bag of hot Cheetos really is orange and it kind of tastes like barbecue chips. If you go to the fast food restaurants, you can tell that that is beef. That is a beef patty. You go to Taco Bell, like their tacos are like tacos you can make at home. Their grocery stores smell like they're dead animals in there because there are dead animals in there. I think this is a huge step in the right direction because like he said in the video, this is treason. Because they couldn't poison our adults anymore because they became aware of what they were giving them, they chose to poison the kids.
Right. So these are some stuff that I put in the health file of what we are assessing within this interesting country we live in. So in the next video, we're gonna be uncovering how certain things interact with our energy, our spirit, our whole. If y'all heard about fascia, nervous system, if you heard about how the plants scan your DNA, how you can unlock spinal memory, the reproductive system, people's experiences in the hospitals where they were being manipulated and they caught them in the manipulation. I'm ready to get into it, so I'm gonna see y'all on the next video, and y'all have a good rest of y'all day. This is just the beginning, okay? We got a lot more to get into, so I'm gonna see y'all. Okay, love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Okay, I'ma holler at you real quick in a second, in a minute, whenever it come out. Right? Oh, you wanted to know